You can sue anybody for goddamn anything. There's a theme park or some kind of tourist attraction in Florida. I'm going to show you some pictures because, look, I don't want to suggest these people are money grabbers. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're serious about this and they, in their heart of hearts, feel they've been wronged. But Fortnite just launched an Aquaman level or a section of the map that's sort of built on his Aquaman thing. They called it, what'd they call it? Coral Castle. Well, there's a Coral Castle museum in Miami, and they say, your Coral Castle looks like our Coral Castle. We want some of that Fortnite money. Let me show you this. This is their Fortnite castle, or this is their tourist attraction. That's it. And this is what they're saying looks like Fortnite. Look at that. And then look at this down here. They're saying this is the real life, and that looks like Fortnite. Come on. Come on. So my question is, either they're delusional. There's two options. They're delusional because I don't think anybody would look at this and go, oh my God. You know, the people at Epic who make Fortnite were so creatively bankrupt, they couldn't come up with a level for a castle. They couldn't come up with Aquaman's environment. Yeah, they literally, out of nowhere, plucked some random obscure, Route 66 roadside attraction out of their buttholes and said, you know what, fellas, instead of us doing what we love, which is being creative level designers, let's fucking rip off this fucking... I mean, what an absurd assumption. Like, someone's going to go, oh, I was going to do a different kind of level. I was going to do something based on the old Doom map. But fuck, now that I've fucking gone to fucking Coral Castle in Florida, we got to do this, fellas. This is some great level design for a fucking shooter. Come on. It's ridiculous. I don't know. Ficture says they want free publicity. Maybe they want free publicity. Let me tell you something. We got sued for Twisted Metal Small Brawl, and I was deposed. I had to go out to Orange County and talk to these people. And Twisted Metal Small Brawl, in the print ad, which ran in like GamePro, EG, and whatnot, there's a picture of an RC ice cream truck, and it says Frosty Treats on it. It says a lot of things on it. It's got ice cream pictures and dots and Sweet Tooth's head, and it says Frosty Treats. It's not called Frosty Treats. It's just like, hey, come here and get Frosty Treats. That's what's in the truck. As far as I know. I mean, it's just a fucking picture. It wasn't even in the game as far as I remember. And somebody in Georgia has an ice cream truck that is called Frosty Treats. And they sued Sony, and they were like, oh, I don't know what they wanted. Cease and desist. They probably wanted fucking money. I'm like, what? Do you think the number one video game company on the planet, which at the time it was PlayStation, kind of still is, with a game about remote control cars and psychotic clowns and people strapped between two wheels, do you think we don't have the creative ability, the creative fortitude, the desire to create, that we literally came up with Frosty Treats because we saw it on a goddamn truck in Georgia one day? I mean, Frosty Treats couldn't be more generic. It's not like the name is like, Fred Robertson's Frosty Treats from the deep south. It says Frosty Treats. You're describing what you fucking sell. My point of all this is I don't know how you can live with yourself. I just don't. I don't know. Now, you're either delusional, in which case I can't help you. You're delusional, you're delusional. But if you're not delusional, you're a fucking bad person. Think about the kind of person that wants to make their money by suing other people. Not a lawyer. I mean in terms of like I'm going to file a lawsuit because I can basically get money without having to work for it. Think about that shit. Psycho businessmen don't have empathy. That's how some bigwigs get to the top, says MDP official. When I was younger, I always thought I would be able to connect with anybody. I always thought that underneath, there's a great saying. I have a great piece of art hanging in one of my offices that says, even the beast among us are children at heart. And I bought it at some crafts fair 20 years ago. And it's a big dragon and all this stuff, but he's being soothed by somebody talking to him. And I always felt like that's the way to do it. Everybody can be reached at a human level. Everybody deep inside is still just that kid who wants to have a good time. And if you can reach that person, you're fucking gold. And I think that applies to about 90% of humans. But you are absolutely right, MDP official. There are about 10% of human beings walking around that have no empathy, that are like fucking robots, must make money, everything's about my greed. That's the only way I can be fucking happy. And you can't reach them. You can absolutely not reach them. Some people are broken as kids, says Frosty, that they were never kids at heart. I can see that. That's terrible, though. What a tragedy.